Good morning. A 23-year-old man is to appear before Teesside Magistrates Court today after allegedly assaulting and attempting to kidnap two women in Middlesbrough. Police are appealing for witnesses after a large group reportedly drove motorbikes dangerously around Newcastle's quayside on Saturday. Elsewhere, 67 people have been arrested, hundreds of weapons taken off the streets and drugs have been seized by Northumbria police. Drivers are being warned to expect significant delays again today on the A1 at Gateshead. And preparations to tackle historical pollution on the Northumberland coast are underway. Well, Emma will take you through the bank holiday forecast next, and I'll see you soon. Ta-da. Hello, good morning. Police have been dealing with an incident in Hartlepool which forced some residents to be evacuated from their homes overnight. 24 towns and villages across the northeast are set to benefit from upgraded broadband. South Tyneside Council says it's looking at all options to help clear the backlog of bin collections caused by months of strike action. Yorkshire Water will start work to reduce discharges into the North Sea at Wheatcroft in Scarborough today. And campaigners are fighting to save a former reservoir site in York, which is at risk of redevelopment. Joe will take you through the day's weather forecast next, but we'll be back in an hour's time. Ta-da. Good morning. British Transport Police is urging young women and girls to report sexual harassment when they experience it travelling on trains. The Jesmond Dean Banqueting Hall is one of Britain's most endangered Victorian buildings, a preservation charity has said. Drivers have been urged to plan alternative routes as further work continues on the A1 at Gateshead. The North East Ambulance Service will undergo training to help them better communicate with deaf patients. And Vera author Anne Cleves will receive the first Public Library Champion Award for her work in the region. Well, Ross will take you through the weather forecast next, but have a lovely day. I'll see you in an hour. Ta-da. Good morning. Protesters against the ongoing war in Gaza barricaded themselves inside a university building in Newcastle last night. Elsewhere, police patrols are continuing after 3 men have been arrested on suspicion of attempted murder following a suspected firearms incident on Teesside. A £1.5 million grant for repairs to the Scarborough North Bay seawall have been approved. And work is set to begin to restore 10 footpaths on Rosebery Topping that have been damaged by erosion. And finally, there's no service on the Northern Line between Newcastle and Hexham due to a landslip. Louise will take you through the weather forecast next, and I'll see you here in an hour's time. Ta-da. Good morning. A Hartlepool Army veteran will hand back his medals at Downing Street today in protest over the mishandling of the investigation into his 2-year-old daughter's disappearance. Now, the A1 is expected to remain closed for several hours in both directions from junction 62 to 63, that's near Chesley Street, due to a serious collision. The Knife Angel statue will be unveiled in Sunderland's Keele Square this evening, and the Lionesses will play at St James's Park for the first time tonight. And how's the weather looking? Ross will let you know, and I'll see you again very shortly. Ta-da.